Have you ever felt like you were praying, but no one was listening? Like your words went up, but the heavens were silent. We've all been there, staring into the silence, wondering if God hears us, wondering if He even speaks at all. But He does. Not always in the way we expect, not always when we want, but He does speak. And today we're going to open our hearts and learn how to truly hear Him. God rarely shouts, He often whispers. And to hear a whisper, you have to be close. You have to lean in. You have to be still. He's not competing with the noise of the world. He waits for you to quiet your mind, turn your heart toward Him, and simply say, "Speak, Lord, I'm listening." And in that stillness, something changes, not outside you, but within you. Because hearing God is less about your ears and more about your heart. Many people say, God never talks to me. But when was the last time you opened His Word? The Bible isn't just a history book. It's not just ink on paper. It's His voice written down, a love letter to you. Every page, every verse is filled with promises, wisdom, correction, and comfort. When you're confused, His Word brings clarity. When you're broken, His Word brings healing. When you're afraid, His Word brings peace. It doesn't matter where you open it. God has a way of speaking directly to your situation if you're willing to listen. Have you ever stood by the ocean or walked through a quiet forest or watched the stars in a night sky and felt something deep in your soul stir? That's Him. God's voice is found in creation, not always in words, but in wonder. He speaks through stillness, through beauty, through awe. Sometimes He leads you into quiet places not to punish you, but to talk to you, because your soul hears better when the world is quiet. God can speak through the most unexpected people: a friend, a stranger, a sermon, even a child. You may hear something at just the right moment, and it will feel like a divine appointment. That's not coincidence, that's God. But remember, not every voice is His voice. That's why you must learn to recognize His tone, His character, His peace.
God's voice never brings confusion, never brings fear, never contradicts His word. It brings truth, it brings direction, it brings peace, even in the storm. What if you've been praying and hearing nothing? What if the silence feels unbearable? Then this is what you need to know. God's silence doesn't mean He's absent. Sometimes silence is part of His answer. A pause before a breakthrough, a preparation before a miracle. Even when you don't hear Him, He's still working, He's still moving, still with you. Wait on Him. Trust the silent. Lean in, not away, because God is never far from a listening heart.
God, I'm listening. I'm tired of chasing noise and missing your voice. Teach me to be still.